What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Hybrid Movies episode 37. I'm your host, Nick, and as always, I'm joined by Michael.
What a doozy, guys. Glad to be back here on another episode of Hybrid Movies.
And we got Luke.
Hey, guys, what's up?
And James.
Hi, Delio, neighborinos. How are you all doing today?
We got Spawn news. Spawn Reboot is happening. It's getting ready to shoot.
Yeah!
Todd McFarlane has been talking about this movie every year for like 20 years now. It's finally going to happen.
Literally every year.
He's been at the side of my street just talking about it. Now people are finally listening.
That's plot, Mike. That is like the most plausible
Everyone thinks
thing
he's that
you've ever
crazy
said on this
homeless
podcast.
man, just talking to himself.
Todd McFarlane literally has never shut up about making a Spawn movie.
Man, what if it's like completely awful, and it's like, wow.
I mean, there's that possibility because he's directing it.
Ugh. Goddamn Todd McFarlane.
He did not want to do this movie unless he was writing it, directing it, producing it, doing everything to do with it.
This could be the next The Room.
When has that never been a bad thing? When one person has full control over everything?
I remember, there's like, have you guys read that whole interview that he did with like Deadline or something? And he was like at New York Comic Con and someone was like, Todd, what makes you think that you can direct a Spawn movie? Like, have you ever directed before? And he said, I believe he said, I didn't know how to draw, and
then I
got
drew.
into comics, and then I drew, and people liked it. He said, I didn't know how to read music, and I have an Emmy or something. He has some award for, like, music, so he's like, so I guess we'll just see what happens.
What a G.
Huh?
To be completely fair, the Spawn movie is apparently being made for, like, very cheap, so there's not a huge risk.
Shooting in my backyard.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think he said it's like $12 million at the most is what he wants to spend on it.
Yeah. I mean, there was that concept art of his kind of version of Spawn for this movie, where he doesn't even have the suit, right? Like, he's just like this like weird kind of like demon-looking thing.
He's like a very Spectre kind of thing. Like, the way he's described him is like he's a shark in black water. So from what I can tell, you would barely see Spawn. He would just show up sometimes.
Oh, great. Awesome.
I
mean, I don't care either way. I've never liked Spawn, but that's just what he's been saying in interviews.
And apparently it's not going to be an origin. Apparently it's not going to be an origin, right?
Yeah.
Huh? Not an origin movie, no.
Yeah, this is not an origin. It's just like every other superhero movie now. They're saying, we don't need an origin. We're just going to do the movie. Deal with it.
And then we won't talk about the Spawn of Spawn.
So, one of the interesting things about this reboot is how it's not actually going to be mostly from the perspective of Spawn. It's going to be following the detectives, right? The characters that are in there.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, I think what he's described is that it's basically them investigating like the many murders that Spawn is committing.
Yeah.
Which that could be an interesting way to take it. I mean, again, you really have to wonder if like the fan base that really likes Spawn would be on board for this, because I think probably one of the biggest drawings to Spawn was just like the art and just how really exaggerated everything was in the books.
Yeah.
And the movie, he's saying he really wants it to be dark. He says dark like 5 times in one sentence. So
it's dark, man. Dark.
It's very dark. It's not like Deadpool rated R, which just showed a few bare asses and the fuck word.
Who gives a shit how dark it is?
Look, I mean, I joke a lot about it. It's just because Todd McFarlane's kind of easy to make fun of at this point. But I mean, like,
he says, "I'm gonna try directing." Who can?
I do wish the best of luck to him, because if I am kind of interested in that he really wants to do a different kind of take on a superhero movie besides what we've been seeing so far.
It's like the New Mutants, right?
I guess something like that. He never really says he wants to be like a horror movie. He just wants it to be like this dark kind of thriller following this mysterious presence going around killing people.
Oh shit. That sounds spooky
something
as hell.
like that. It sounds interesting. I mean, we do have to see what
hyped.
It's going to end up being like, but
I'm looking forward
I do wish
to
him
it.
the best of luck.
When is it coming out?
Yeah. They don't actually have like a set release date. They said production's supposed to start like in February of next year, so it's probably going to be like 2019 when it comes out.
I mean, it could even be late next year. It's gonna be low
That
budget.
is true.
They
Like,
don't know VFX.
yeah, like a quick turnaround, perhaps. I mean, New Mutant shot like really fucking fast.
Spawn is gonna be a guy in a trench coat. You never see.
He's gonna be a guy in a trench coat on Heelys going in between crimes.
No, it's gonna be two guys on their shoulders.
I'd be fine with
With
that.
a giant cloak like Harry Potter. You never see his face.
Yeah. I think it's probably fair to say we won't see fucking Violator in this movie.
Aw, dude, what? So it won't. They're not gonna use a villain. It's just gonna be like I don't know, random thugs or something. What?
I mean, I can't imagine there being like a central antagonist. I really do kind of think this is him trying to do like a dark noir kind of thing, following a supernatural, like just presence basically.
This is his Citizen Kane.
I'm sure he like to think it is.
Rosebud.
So
Damn.
I don't know. We'll have to
Let's
see.
call
I
it
don't know.
Citizen Spawn.
Actually sounds
I
pretty
would
fire.
I would pretty much be on board with that title.
Yeah. Also, one thing I wanted to bring up too is in regards to the origin thing, don't you think they need to show a little bit? I mean, for the normal audiences, I don't think they really know Spawn too much.
I feel like the way that they can do it is that once they start figuring out, okay, all of these crimes have something to do with Al Simpson or whatever the hell his name is, and they'll start going into his backstory, what happened to him, etc., so that they can like line the pieces up and figure out who he's going to kill next. I think that's what they would do with it.
Okay.
That'd be pretty cool.
So it'll be like some sort of it'll be like an Insidious sort of montage sequence where they're uncovering
Kind of.
They have to go to
I would say,
what is it? They go to like the old person that's like a conspiracy theorist with the old book. It's like
yeah, I guess so. Like I would say it would probably be a combination of like Insidious and maybe Seven with the way that he was kind of been pitching it.
that sounds pretty cool. I'll watch it. I'll buy that for $1.
I mean, yeah, I mean, again, I really wish the best for him because if Spawn has the potential to do something really different for superhero stuff, I'm more just like interested in all the superhero movies coming out there doing different stuff, like New Mutants and this and Logan and Deadpool for the most part. Maybe not Deadpool so much, but only just for like the rating and what they've been doing with it.
Dark Phoenix, right?
Maybe we'll have to see on that.
Okay.